In the wake of a serious crackdown by the law enforcement agencies against the Hawala operators, Pakistan-based agencies use LOC route to send narcotics to fund the terrorism and unrest in the valley. Since early 2019, when the cross-LOC trade was shut down, narco trade has become the exclusive route to finance terrorism and unrest in Kashmir. Recently, Jammu and Kashmir police busted a Pakistan-sponsored narco-terror module in Kupwara district. Jammu and Kashmir police recently busted a Pakistan-sponsored narco-terror module in Kupwara district and seized heroin worth ₹50 crore. During the operation, a Bulletin associate identified as Musajir Ahmad Lone, a resident of Karanbala area of the North Kashmir district, was also arrested. The module was in close connection with Pakistan-based terrorist handles and was involved in drug trade and financially assisting active terrorists in the valley. These recoveries once again expose the interconnection between drug dealers and terrorists. Moreover, this narco-terror module was working for militants to strengthen their activities in the Kashmir Valley and was misguiding and motivating the local youth of the valley to join militant ranks.
कुपवाड़ा पुलिस ने ड्रग्स और आतंकवादी के खिलाफ अपने लड़ाई में आज और एक पाकिस्तान स्पॉन्सर्ड नार्को टेरर मॉडल को बस्ट किया। इस ऑपरेशन में मुजस्सिर अहमद लोन के नाम पे एक टेररिस्ट एसोसिएट को भी गिरफ्तार किया। उसका कब्जा से 8 केजी हेरोइन, जिसकी मार्केट वैल्यू लगभग 50 करोड़ होगा, बरामद किया गया। ऑन स्पेसिफिक इनपुट्स 2-3 हफ्ते से हमारा टीम्स इस मॉडल के पीछे फॉलो कर रहे हैं। बहुत कई जगह तलाशी भी किया, लेकिन फाइनली कल शाम पे इस मॉडल को पकड़ लिया। ये मुजस्सिर अहमद लोन और उसका ग्रुप पाकिस्तान हैंडलर्स के साथ संपर्क में है।
To keep the terror machine running, Pakistan has been using narcotics as a major financing tool in Kashmir. While it has been pushing trained terrorists into Kashmir and also deadly arms and ammunition besides fake currency, narcotics are being pumped into Kashmir to reach Indian markets like Punjab, Delhi, Mumbai to generate money for terror operations and recruitment. As per the data available with J&K police in 2020 alone, 36.08 kilograms of pure heroin and 49.7 kilograms of brown sugar were recovered from different parts of the valley. While Indian security forces have been battling the trained terrorists and have virtually broken the backbone of the network, narco-terrorism is emerging as one of the biggest challenges. The nexus between narcotics and terrorism in Kashmir seems to have a plausible reason for its growth, since Pakistan-backed terror operatives in the valley have a ready-made network over ground workers in border areas who have been acting as couriers of arms, ammunition and fake currency in the recent past.
Narcotics have been the primary source of funding terrorism in Kashmir for a very long time, and in fact narcotics have been traditionally a very major source of revenue for terrorists all over the world. In Kashmir, of course, it has many levels. I have a lot of friends who used to be stone pelters, who used to be incentivized into stone pelting through supply of heroin and other highly addictive drugs. So it actually acts as a very, very potent device where you essentially run a drug cartel to create public unrest and then use the sales from it to finance terrorism and weapons procurement. And when you want to recruit, you use the hook of being a drug supplier to recruit. It is a particularly insidious business. It has been documented in Kashmir over several decades now, and it is one of the most underreported stories that there is. It's truly a national security threat of monumental proportions.
Through its relationship with the Taliban, jihadi elements and Islamic extremists on one hand and international terrorists and the narcotics traders on the other, Pakistan poses a threat not only to India but to regional stability. In a sophisticated world where the other countries are looking forward to establishing peace, harmony and developing new technologies for the advancement of the world's settlement, Pakistan's state policy of terrorism is causing violence and is creating an environment of distrust in the world.